is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Hi, we're your local high-speed internet and cable provider. Are you looking for a fast, reliable internet connection? A large selection of your favorite HD TV channels? With 24/7 access to the best customer support technicians? All at a fair price? Fuck you. You'll take what we give you. You'll have the option of choosing from several of our completely unwarranted rip-offs, including internet speeds up to 200 times slower than Korea at twice the price, TV packages with over 500 channels, 90% of which you can't view, and we guarantee a plethora of hidden fees. Then, our barely trained technicians will come to install your services somewhere between the hours of 8 a.m. and 10 p.m., knock once while you're in the shower, and promptly leave. And once we do finally get your service up and running, it'll be down and limping within 3 hours. Indefinitely. Why, you ask? Simple. We are part of what is called an oligopoly. It's like a monopoly, only legal. See, in closed-door meetings with 4 or 5 of the other major providers, we've secretly agreed not to have differing prices, allowing us to completely eliminate any competition and collectively raise our prices to optimum cockbag levels. Because we here at your local high-speed internet and cable provider don't believe in customer satisfaction. We believe in money. Pools of money. Looking for a better deal? You can oligobble down our balls. You're paying for it. Your local high-speed internet and cable provider. You won't like it, and there's no other option.
Let's be honest. No one ever wished for a smaller holiday gift.
You bought a car? You bought a car. How did you even pay for this? You don't have a job.
It's the Lexus December to Remember sales.
My credit card?
Offering some of our best values of the year, but only for a limited time.
Not acceptable,
See your Lexus dealer.
Being a man isn't how you dress or how you smell. Being a man isn't even anything you look like, although it does help. No, being a man is what you do with your hands. Your calloused, strong, manly hands. It's what you make with them, because you are a man. Being a man is wiping the sweat from your brow after an honest day's hard work. It's pulling your sleeves up and putting in the hours. It's grabbing a cold beer with your friend Kyle and complimenting him on his nice narration voice. Maybe even wiping the sweat from his brow. Being a man is getting in touch with your feminine side. Buying a horse. Maybe naming it after your close friend Kyle and caring for it. Feeding it with those strong, rugged hands. God, I wish I was that horse. But what a man really is looking his wife of 10 years in the eye and telling her, Karen, I can't keep up with this facade any longer. Dave is my soulmate manwich, and I just can't live under this roof with you and Kyle Jr. no more, with the thoughts going through my head of those rugged hands.
Kyle, we're filming a Ford commercial.
Oh, built Ford tough.
Hey! If any of you are looking for any last-minute gift ideas for me, I have one. I like Frank Shirley, my boss, right here tonight. I want him brought from his happy holiday slumber over there in Melody Lane with all the other rich people, and I want him brought right here with a big ribbon on his head. And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is. Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
It's that special time of year, but it doesn't all have to be about Christmas trees. Sometimes Christmas is just about the sex. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me Danny Daniel's tits and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French Manuel Ferraris, Danny Daniel's tits, and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 steel cock rings, 4 crying cockles, 3 French Manuels, Danny Daniels tits, and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 Tanya Tate cosplays, 5 steel cock rings, 4 crying cockles, 3 French Manuels, Danny Daniels tits, and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. On the 7th day of Christmas, my master gave to me 7 loads of dropping, 6 Tanya cosplays, 5 steel cock rings, whoops, 4 crying cockles, 3 French Manuels, Danny Daniels tits, and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. On the 8th day of Christmas, I gave to my true love 8.5 inches, 7 loads of dropping, 6 Tanya cosplays, 5 steel cock rings, 4 crying cockles, 3 French Manuels, Danny Daniels tits, and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. On the 9th day of Christmas, my sex slave gave to me a Bella Dangerous booty, 8.5 inches, 7 loads of dropping, 6 Tanya cosplays, 5 steel cock rings, 4 crying cockles, 3 French Manuels, Danny Daniels tits, and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 buzzing dildos, Bella Dangerous booty, 8.5 inches, 7 loads of dropping, 6 Tanya cosplays, 5 steel cock rings, 4 crying cockles, 3 French Manuels, Danny Daniels tits, and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 sirens squirting, 10 buzzing dildos, Bella Dangerous booty, 8.5 inches, 7 loads of dropping, 6 Tanya cosplays, 5 steel cock rings, 4 crying cockles, 3 French Manuels, Danny Daniels tits, and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. Here's the big one. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 80s bushes, 11 sirens squirting, 10 buzzing dildos, Bella Dangerous booty, 8.5 inches, 7 loads of dropping, 6 Tanya cosplays, 5 steel cock rings, 4 crying cockles, 3 French Manuels, Danny Daniels tits, and a pop shot from Ron Jeremy. Happy holidays from Hot
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. And, of course, you know, we like to go ahead and do our own little Christmas cheer here. Now, whether this kicks us off Facebook or not, I don't know. We'll find out. But here is Bing Crosby.
Melikilikimaka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
It's Friday, you
The
bastard.
island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikilikimaka is the wise way to say Merry Christmas to you.
It's Friday, you bastard.
Melikilikimaka is the thing
There you go.
to say
So,
on a bright Hawaiian
Merry Christmas, everybody. It is 9 days. That's right. We're under the 10-day window. And it's kind of, it's kind of all hands on deck, if you know what I mean. Shopping is crazy. And it's not going to get any better. You know it. You know it's not going to get any better. But we got to get through it. Amazon, actually, believe it or not, Amazon has got a lot of good gifts out there that actually will arrive before Christmas. We were actually taking a look at it yesterday because, well, money's been tight. And, you know, because I've been out of work for so long. So we finally got paid, like a I finally got paid something. And other things have come in. And so we actually started looking at Amazon because it's like, do we really want to go out in, Walmart? Do we want to go to the mall? Do we want to go to, all these other places? And, of course, the natural thing is to say, no, hell no. Why would you want to go anywhere for Christmas shopping in the month of December? You normally, if you're a smart person, and we all say this at the beginning of the year or at the end of the holiday season. Oh, I'm going to plan next year. I'm going to make sure I get my Christmas shopping done before Thanksgiving. Or I'm going to get my Christmas shopping done before December hits. It never happens. It never, ever happens. We all want to get Christmas shopping done, but it never happens. Now, everybody that celebrates Christmas, granted, there's people that do celebrate other holidays out there. But now that everybody celebrates Christmas, it's like, what do you want? What do you want to get? What do you want? You feel like you're Santa Claus in a way. Whether you be a male or female, you're still going around asking your relatives and people you care about, so little boy, little girl, what do you want for Christmas? Ho, ho, ho. And it's like, you're trying to get a list out of everybody of, of what they want. So I went ahead and I went ahead and asked because I know what I got. Listen, I already took care of my Christmas shopping for my wife. I got her what I got her. And I'm not going to tell you what I did because she can probably hear me. But she says no, she can't. But I already knew what I was going to get her for. So what is the things? What do I need to get? So I'm looking. My in-laws, for one, are like the hardest people to ever shop for. And thank you very much, there, Mike. Mike Hughes from Mike on the Mic. Check him out at Chicago 1252 Sports. He's got some. He works his ass off. I honestly think this guy does not have any other life except podcasting and school. I don't even think he has a girlfriend. I think he's actually probably sexually backed up. He actually probably needs to get laid. And when he finally does, I'll bet you there's going to be like, a truckload of cum that just comes gushing out. Honestly, I think that's how backed up he is. But it is what it is. So anyway, but back to the holiday season. not to say gush and cum isn't a holiday thing. But I'm over here asking everybody, it's like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? So I asked my mother-in-law, who, by the way, is home injured. And I asked her, it's like, so what's on everybody's shopping list? Because honestly, she is like the communication hub. She really is. She's like the communication hub. So I'm over here, it's like, what do you want? And I don't understand this. It's like, gift cards. Just gift cards for dad and grandpa. I'm thinking, gift cards? What? Grandmas. There's a couple of grandmas that we have in our family. Kohl's gift cards. What is that? I mean, how do you open that? I mean, how do you open that? But the person, my mother-in-law, who I ask, big list. Here's the laundry list. Pandora charms. Clothes. Bath and Body Works, which, by the way, you can't go wrong with that. And some house decor and a cordless can opener. Now, I'm not one to go ahead and buy a gadget like a can opener and put it under the tree. That's just... I mean, listen, maybe I'm just too gifty. I don't see a can opener being something that would be like, wow, this is for Christmas, thank you. But with my mother-in-law, for example, she does have an injury with her hands. So this actually would help her. She still is around the kitchen. She still does all that. And so, cordless can opener would help. I'm over here even thinking of a jar opener. I think she probably already has one, but it's like, you know, out of the people that we got, it's like gift cards. Where is the thought in that? I mean, why just not hand them cash, honestly? I mean, not to say that I don't mind getting cash for Christmas, but I'm just saying, you know, why just not hand them cash? You know, you're going to hand them gift cards. It's basically money going towards a store. That's it. It really is. I mean, does anybody agree with me on this one here? Gift cards are just, basically, there's no creativity in gift cards. There's none. Now, I like this one. Now, my wife's brother, do I call him my brother-in-law? I have no idea. Maybe I do. But my wife's brother has a list that even Santa would say, wow. He wants a few PlayStation 5 games. He is a massive gamer, by the way. PlayStation 5 games, a couple of Xbox games, and a Switch game. He has every gaming console known to man, and I'm not kidding. If it came out, he has it. And I'm even talking back to the Ataris. He loves doing Legos, for crying out loud. He wants the the Avengers Infinity Gauntlet, a Mandalorian helmet, Skywalker, all of these you build with Legos. Death Star Trench Run, the Dagobah Jedi training, Death Star trash compactor, Thor's hammer. I looked at Thor's hammer. $100 to go ahead and build Thor's hammer, and it's 590 fucking Lego pieces. You want to build Thor's hammer out of 590 Lego pieces? The thing's a big brick with a handle. It's a brick with a handle. That's all it is. 590 Lego pieces for $100 to make Thor's hammer. The Infinity Gauntlet looked cool because that's the glove. Have you ever seen the Avengers? The last one where it had Thanos in it, where, you know, he's collecting all the Infinity Stones to put in his hand, his glove hand. That actually looked cool. And I wanted to see if I could get that. Wanted to see if I can get Luke Skywalker's helmet. I took a look at that. That wasn't bad. Thor's hammer, though, looked really interesting. But it's $100. So, again, listen, we got paid, but we got a lot of people that go ahead, and we can't do like $100 per person. We can't do that. So, you know, we have to delegate. You know what I'm saying? Delegate some initiative. But see, that's the type of list I'm talking about. That's the type of list I'm talking about. You go ahead and you give me like a list of, like, you know, 20 or 30 things, you know, and they're like really gifts. They're real gifts that, well, and listen, I'm not saying that the gifts that I laid out or the ideas that I've been laying out are not gifts. I'm just saying it's like they don't work for under the tree. What do? I'm gonna go ahead and hand you a gift. No, I'm gonna hand you an envelope. Ho ho ho. There you go. I see. I like that. Ho ho ho. There you go. So that's the stress and annoyance of Christmas. And on top of that, you got to fight the lines and fight the crowds there at Walmart. And not even Walmart. Let's go to Target. Let's go to any other store out there. Macy's. Yes, they still have Macy's out there, believe it or not. At least down here, they're like, you know, kind of running thin. The mall is running really thin. Remember, we got hit with a hurricane. The mall didn't reopen until Black Friday, and like half the stores are closed down anyway. So it's not really anything to look at. But I went into the mall, took a look and see what I could find. And, you know, Bath and Body Works is in there. Oh, yeah. You got Victoria's Secret in there. You got Torrid is in there. You got the Yankee Candle, Spencer's. Oh, it's always fun going in Spencer's. Spencer's Gifts. Oh, my God. I really hope they never go out of business. You never hear about them. You never hear them advertising. You don't ever see them. But But they're the funniest fucking store ever. Adult humor to the 10th degree, the 200th degree. Everything is just a joke. It's funny. You don't see Nike just do it on a t-shirt. No, you see a blunt in the shape of a Nike, and down there just says "just blow it" or just something awkward. And it's like that's the type of thing Spencer's is. Spencer's, you go for your off-color bullshit and dildos. I'm just saying that they have them there. They have them. So anyway, tonight's show we're going to go through some gift ideas. We get some stories to talk about as well, but we're going to go ahead and get some gift ideas. It looks like we may have some lows coming in here in Florida around 40 degrees. Some in 30s. They're even talking, and this is stupid and crazy, but there's even talk about snow hitting Florida on Christmas. I'm not making this shit up. Snow in Florida on Christmas. You know hell froze over if that's going to be the case. You know hell is freezing over if there is snow in Florida on Christmas. It's just too magical if that was to happen. Because when does snow ever fall in Florida? Never. And it's going to snow on Christmas? Now, granted, it's going to be snow in the atmosphere. Doubt it if it'll make it to us, but just saying. Down here, Port Charlotte, Florida. Remember, this is Southwest Florida. This is the southern part of the state. Sunday, mostly cloudy skies, a few showers developing later in the day, high of 59. The low for that morning coming in is 45. Don't tell me it's not possible. It's possible. Now, I have another place saved, and it's for going up to Orlando. So Lake Buena Vista. Next Friday's temperatures, low of 34. That's in Orlando. Good night. My son just came and gave me a kiss. Low of 34, high of 57. The high on Sunday, that's Christmas. They're not expected to have any participation, but 54 degrees. Now, the beauty part about this whole thing is that for the past several years in Christmas, it has been warmer than hell. You're looking at December 25th. You're looking at temperatures in the 70s. Sometimes it even got as high as the 80s. I'm just saying. Now, this forecast is great because come next week, the temperatures are going to be in the low 70s up until Thursday. Friday takes the plunge. Friday, the 23rd, is plunge time. And I'm talking about down in the 30s for lows. This is the weather where you see all Floridians get ready for Armageddon. Because they can't handle anything in Florida lower than 50 degrees. Not even 60. If it gets to 55, you see people bundled up like Eskimos. Honest to God. People have layers on upon layers upon layers upon layers. They break out the stuff that's been collecting dust for eons to go ahead. I'm going to die if it's below 60 degrees. Listen, me, I still have northern blood in me. I don't care how fucking long I've been down here. I don't care. I'm 44 years old. I've been down here for at least 31 of those 44 years. I will still walk my happy ass out there in 40-degree temperature in shorts and a t-shirt. The rule of thumb for me is it's not cold until you can see your breath. If I walk out there and I go, and I can't see my breath, it's not cold. Now, if I walk out there and I go, and all of a sudden this dark white cloud comes out of my mouth, then it's cold. Very rarely that's happened. Very rarely. I say maybe once, twice out of every year that's happened. And that's even, every other year, like an El Nino type year. At that point in time, okay, I'm putting on sweatpants or long pants for that matter. But y'all Floridians out there, if it gets below 60 degrees, forget it. You might as well just go ahead and bundle up and pretend you live in a fucking igloo. Honest to God.
Knuckle.
What's that?
I busted my knuckle.
Well, listen, nobody told you to go ahead and do that.
It hurts.
I'm sorry. Alyssa's in the studio, by the way.
No, I'm not.
No, okay, well, I'll mute your mic then. That's fine. I'm just saying, don't have to, if you don't want to be in the studio, you don't have to be in the studio. You have a headache. I mean,
actually, the headache is gone.
Okay, good. Oh, so the ibuprofen worked. I'm so happy.
Why do you sound like you have a mouthful of marbles?
Because I probably do sometimes. I have a really thick tongue for my mouth. You know that?
Really? Do I know that?
You should. Look at you kissing it. There is some French tickling going on sometimes. So, come on, you should know how big my tongue is. Anyway.
I never really thought about it that way, but okay.
So, I was checking the forecast for Christmas.
I want it to snow on Christmas.
40 to 50 degrees on Christmas all day. So I was telling them it's like
I hate that it's usually warm on Christmas.
Yes.
I want it to be cold.
And that was the whole point. It's like this is going to be great this year because it's finally going to feel, without the snow, of course, it's finally going to feel like Christmas.
Oh, but what if it does snow? That would be even better.
It is forecast to rain.
I'm going to go outside and dance around in the snow if it snows.
You're going to dance around in stuff that may look like snow. It's not snow. It's
seriously, if it snows, I'm dancing around in it.
I don't think it's going to. If there was a chance for snow...
You can take a video of me dancing around in the snow.
Oh, just like Matt, just going ahead and jumping inside the river down the road?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Now, there could be a chance of snow more or less Friday, next Friday night. Lows in the 40.
All right, I'm going out. I swear, if I see anywhere that it's snowing, I am going outside.
What if, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there, what if it doesn't snow here, but it snows in Orlando?
Let's go.
Okay, you're
no, because by the time we get there, it will be done.
But what if there's a high chance that it does participate
on
snow?
Christmas, we can't leave on Christmas.
I don't think it's going to be Christmas, honestly. I honestly don't think it's going to be Christmas because if you take a look at the temperature, the lowest it's going to get, it's going to be on Friday. And if we go over to Lake Buena Vista, the forecast there, the low temperature for Friday is going to be 34. 34 degrees on Friday the 23rd. It's going to warm up slightly on Sunday. After Saturday and Sunday, but I don't think listen, it's going to feel really nice. It really is. I'm very happy for that Christmas is going to come and we're actually going to go ahead.
We're actually going to be able to wear our warm Christmas jammies?
Yes, and not sweat.
Yes.
You can actually wear them. What? Is yours that warm?
No.
All right, I was saying.
No, it's the opposite, actually.
Well, definitely. They're not warm enough.
Probably not.
Well, you're like one of those Eskimo people. It's in the 60s or the 50s. I got to dress up in like 7,000 different layers.
I don't have 7,000 different layers.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
But if you're talking about the 40s, I'm going to want a little bit warmer than a...
Let me ask you this. Did you dress up in layers today?
No.
Because it was kind of
I have a long sleeve shirt on, but I didn't wear layers now.
It was kind of cool out today. Not like it was like,
I didn't
breezy.
put a sweatshirt on over my long sleeve shirt. I just have on my long sleeve. That was it.
Yep. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm actually
I went to go get the kid that I had from the car,
right?
And his mom's going, "You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out."
The fact that they're going ahead and that's just that doesn't make me feel good.
What?
They're yelling, "You'll shoot your eye out," your kids.
I was wearing the shirt.
That doesn't matter.
She was just commenting on my shirt.
It doesn't matter. It's the whole "you'll shoot your eye out." Why are you going to say it to your kids? You're making them scared.
To the kid.
Oh.
She was just saying it as I walked up to the car because I had that shirt on.
Martin over there wanted to go ahead and say hey, back to you, Martin. Mad Martin over there on the UG Media. What's going on? 813-699-5353 is the phone number. We're talking about the weather here in Florida for Christmas because it's finally, after years of 70 and 80 degree weather on Christmas. I'm not kidding you.
It's finally going to feel like Christmas.
It's finally going to be in the mid to low 50s. It's going to feel good. And then after Christmas, it goes back to the mid 70s. It doesn't last long. And like I said, there is rumblings thinking that we may see snow in Florida. Now, is it going to be snow
what
down
part
here?
Of Florida?
Probably, yeah. It's probably going to be northern Florida. As a matter of fact, Tallahassee would be a good northern spot, wouldn't it?
Uh-huh.
Let's see what Tallahassee has.
A friend of mine's going to St. Augustine. I bet she sees snow.
Tallahassee. How jealous do you want to be of Tallahassee right now?
It's probably snowing there.
Christmas Day, high of 46, a low of 31.
Oh, it's so going to snow there on Christmas.
But there's no precipitation.
Oh.
The precipitation there is on... Yeah, exactly. It would be Thursday. If it were, it says rain showers, but a low of 32. So if there was any possibility, I think that's what it is.
So I'm not working Thursday. Should I drive up to Tallahassee?
Yeah, give us the weather. You be the Jim Cantori up there. I'm over here in Tallahassee, Florida, where we may
drove to Tallahassee just to see if it would snow.
Just to see if it would snow. What a waste of gas that is. But Friday, 23 degrees for the low, but no rain. But that's Tallahassee. That's all the way up there north. Mm-hmm. Martin says it's negative 4 degrees Celsius at 1:32 in the morning in good old England. Well, yeah, that's right. They have the Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. So what's minus 4 Celsius versus Fahrenheit? By 5 divided by... What the fuck? Here, let me convert it easily. So it is... minus 4. 24 degrees in England right now. 24 degrees. Thanks,
cool.
Martin. Rocky joins us in the chat and says, hey, what's up? What's going on, guys? What's going on, Rocky? All the way up there. Man. Now, if anybody's going to see snow, it's going to be Rocky. He lives up there in Manchester, New Hampshire. We're not going to see it. We're not. Even if you go to Tallahassee, where the lows are going to be dipping into the 20s, it's not going to snow up there. Because the days that it does get into the 20s, there's no chance of rain. Or there's no precipitation. There's none there. So it kind of sucks, but listen, I'm just happy that it's going to be cool or chilly down here during Christmas. I mean, right now it's like it's in the 60s, and it's not going to dip down that low, but thank God. Thank God it's going to get cool, because we've had numerous years where we've gone to Christmas, and it's like 80, 75, 80. It's like, oh, God. We can't. We have traditionally worn Christmas pajamas for Christmas morning, and you feel like you're gonna die in them. I mean, you start sweating after opening up the first gift.
I don't necessarily have that problem, but.
Oh, I mean, maybe I'm kind of drumming it up a little bit, but yeah, it's hot when you stay in them, and nobody has the air on. Everybody's just like
we do.
Well, we do, but nobody else does. Your grandparents don't even have the air on during the summer. We're not even going to go there.
My grandmother's always freezing.
Yeah, true.
It's like 90 degrees outside, and she's freezing.
So we're going to be talking about some gift ideas coming up because, again, 'tis the season to stress out. Fa la 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 la. We actually went ahead and I actually went Books A Million. If you haven't gone there, is actually a really cool place to go. BAM, they call it. It's a really cool place to go, and they have some interesting ideas, like games. They have a lot of like the superhero stuff, some Disney stuff that's in there. They sprinkle in a little bit. It's obviously more like 80% books and magazines and stuff like that, but they really do have like the off-the-wall games like, Ticket to Ride and some of these other things. And then they have the off-the-wall Monopolies. They have like 6 or 7 different Monopoly-type games. And I found, and I know nobody cares about this game show, but I don't really care. I found the Press Your Luck board game. And I'm over here thinking to myself, how the fuck do you play Press Your Luck on a board game? And then it's like, well, you have the app, the GameStar app. Get you your Press Your Luck, and you can play the whammy thing on your phone or your tablet. And it's like, yes, that's what I want. That's what, right there, boom. You know what? Just give me that, and we'll call it a year. We'll just call it a year there. I'll be happy with that, as long as somebody plays with me. See, that's the problem with the games. Somebody else has to play with us. But it has, listen, it has a plush whammy. It's got the little Noid. Like the Domino's creature? It really looks like a Noid. It's got a plush Noid. And I want that Noid. Board game. Let me see here. Yeah, there it is. Right there. It's not that bad. Come on. Just buy it. They sell it at Barnes & Noble right there online.
Amazon has it.
Nobody's buying it. Free delivery, you get it way before Christmas.
Because nobody buys anything from Barnes & Noble.
Well, yeah, that too. But, excuse me.
Books A Million's way cooler than Barnes & Noble.
I don't give a shit. Who cares? No, I want my Press Your Luck board game.
He just wants the whammy.
I want the whammy. I want the whammy doll. Give me the whammy doll. There. Check it out. Right there. You can't get any better than that. The Press Your Luck. There's the little whammy doll. He's a nice big smile with the $sign like the Superman emblem right there in the middle of his chest. And he's furry. He's furry. Please get him for me. Here you go. Press Your Luck board game, $24.99. That's not that bad. You know the problem is, though? It's like, again, how do you really play this thing? You have a bunch of cards for answering questions. Then you get your spins. And then everything's taken over on the tablet. So I just see this game being cool for like a week, and then it's just going to collect dust.
Then do you actually want it?
Probably not. I mean, I think it's cool. I think I would have fun playing it, but nobody else would want to play it.
Check this out.
I'm checking it.
This is what you need. 8-player light-up buzzer game system.
What do I use it for? How many players do we have anyway?
Well, you can go up to 8. You can do less. So it has a little board that lights up with who buzzed in first.
Can you share it to me on Messenger? Because I want to see if I can not only, number one, see it, but I also kind of want to share it.
I mean, it's all connected with wires, so that's the only downfall.
Oh, that's the only downfall.
It's kind of like the buzzers that you had already anyway, but it's just, it lights up to let you know who buzzed in first.
Yeah.
Where's the share thingy?
Yeah. Well, it should be a little... Oh, you know what you're looking for.
I know what I'm looking for. I just don't see it.
Doesn't know what she's looking for.
Oh, it's right there.
Sharing from your personal profile.
Sharing it to you. You want me to send it to the show topics one?
No, just send it privately.
To you.
To me. Telling you, some good gift ideas out there at Books A Million. And I guess Barnes & Noble is the same thing. You're probably going to find some stuff there too. So whichever one's closer or whichever one your town has, go for it.
Yeah, we don't have a Barnes & Noble.
No. All right, I got it. Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. So it's got like the little buzzers that we had that made the weird noises.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Oh, yeah, that's not horrible. But yeah, the whole thing with
the wires.
The wires thing, that kind of sucks. Yeah. I mean, it's $80 too. Where they pay per buzzer. Teacher's Choice 8-player light-up game buzzer. Well, yeah, that would be cool for classrooms.
Yeah.
Great for trivia games, Family Feud, Jeopardy, competition, spelling bees. Yeah, definitely for Family Feud. I guess Jeopardy too.
Well, I mean, any of the games that we play on here.
Wait a second. This only shows one chord. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I see it in action. Okay. They have a mounting design. Yeah, okay, just plug and play. Okay. Oh, they actually have a 4-buzzer one instead of an 8-buzzer.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. They have you can get it just in the 4-buzzer, you can get it in the 8-buzzer, and just buzz away, baby. Just buzz away. And it does have the sounds, like this one has a racetrack horn, a retro video game, and a referee whistle, a clown horn. So it does give the weird stuff. It's just... It's literally the same type of button that we bought at the dollar store at the one time.
Yeah.
And it's just more sophisticated.
But
yeah. But still, even the 4 button is $64. You might as well get the 8 for $15 more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, cool ideas.
Go back to your room.
Cool ideas. All right. Alyssa's got to go handle the monkey. Because apparently he didn't realize that we're on the air. I know that. Well, you wouldn't be yelling then, would you? So we decided to leave the kid up because, apparently it was past his bedtime. And it's like, well, we're just going to leave him up there. So let me load some songs up. Let's take a break because it's already close to the top of the hour anyway. When we get back, we'll go ahead and cover some gift ideas. Kind of like to know... what's your favorite holiday tradition for Christmas? Like, what do you normally do? Obviously, family is always there, but what do you do with the family? And we'll come on back and share with us some of your ideas, some gift ideas. In the meantime, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Because at some point you just stop talking. That's right. Everybody stops talking after a while. You know how you just come home and just start nodding. Yeah, we cool, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get this up. Yeah, we cool. Why do you stop talking? Because at some point you have heard everything this person has to say, and it makes you sick to your stomach. You know what they gonna say before it even comes out their mouth, and you just want to stab them in the neck with a pencil. You can't take the shit no more. And they're like, remember that time? Yeah, remember that time. Oh, I ever tell you about that? Yeah, you told me about the time. Stop telling me the same shit over and over again. Why don't you go and get kidnapped? Have some new shit happen to you. That's right. That's right. Fellas, you gotta talk. You gotta talk. Fellas, you got to talk. That's women's biggest complaint. You don't talk. You don't talk. You don't talk. You need to talk. Let's talk. You don't talk. That's right. Women love to talk. And that's right. They're talking in the Olympics. A man wouldn't stand a chance. Women love to talk, but they won't talk to you. They won't talk to their men. But women don't want you to talk. Women just want you to listen. I said, all a woman really wants you to do is ask her the correct questions that will allow her to run her fucking mouth. You set her up, she'll knock them down. Fellas, you want your woman to be happy? All you got to say is, how was your day? How was your day? Honey, how was your day? You know why? Because how was your day is a 45-minute conversation to a woman. And as a man, you don't really got to talk. You got to just act like you're talking. Like, get out of here. Go on. I don't believe it. You don't say. Really? Get out of here. Go on. I don't believe it. You don't say. Get out of here. I told you that bitch crazy. You gotta throw in, I told you that bitch crazy. You know why? Because every woman's got another woman at her job that she can't stand. And women, y'all exaggerate everything. Y'all always turn it into some dynasty shit like, she's trying to destroy me. What the fuck are you talking about? You wrap up bags at J.C. Penney's. What's she doing, ripping up your paper? Sorry, fellas, you gotta talk. Women, exact opposite. Y'all gotta learn when not to talk. That's right. You ever notice how no man comes home straight from work? No man comes home straight from work. A man get up work, he got to go somewhere. He got to drink something. He got to smoke something. He got to watch the game. He got to hang with his boys. He got to take a drive. He got to do something that will mentally prepare him for all the talking he gonna hear when he get home. Ladies, it ain't that you talk too much. You just talk too much soon as we get in the fucking door. Let a man get situated. We don't need to hear everything right away. As soon as you take one step in, you're gonna believe that. Let me get my other foot in the fucking door. Let me get something to eat. Let me get something to drink. Let me take a shit. Go in the fucking kitchen and give me my big piece of chicken. I'm out of here. Thank you, New York.
Don't be a pussy. Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
And I promise, when you call in, I'll just listen. When you worked at daycare, you had that person you hated.
Yeah, but I don't anymore.
Not anymore. I'm not saying it. This
I don't have anybody I complain about. I work almost by myself a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's true. Even your supervisor, the BCBAs, they don't really give you a hard time. So, want to go ahead and throw it out there that listen, let's just show Karen and David some love there. Hall Culling and Contracting. Listen, you got stuff to do around the house, and we know you're just a dumb, lazy asshole that doesn't want to do it. Well, call the people that are not lazy assholes, and they go ahead and do it for the money. Well, not that much money. They're not going to go ahead and rip you off, but they will get the job done. Give them a call for an estimate, 941-204-1264. Karen and David will gladly pick up the phone and tell you how much it's going to cost for them to come clean up your lazy ass. lawn maintenance is there. They do car repairs, some minor home improvements, tree removal. They do hauling and a bunch of other odd jobs. I mean, hell, I had David install a trash compactor. Not trash compactor, trash bag.
Garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal, thank you. It was trash. But I even had David install garbage disposal. He came in there, whipped it out, whipped it back in, and did the garbage disposal at the same time while he was whipping it. And he went ahead and listen, it didn't cost that much. I mean, you don't want to do the job, have somebody come in and do it. Well, listen, they're the people that do it. And they're not going to go ahead and break the bank. So give them a call, 941-204-1264, 941-204-1264. That is Hulk Hauling and Contracting. We were talking about Christmas, but there was an article I just ran across that was apparently a very heated debate for almost 25 years. Actually, no, 25 years it's been a heated debate. The movie Titanic. The debate was, could Rose make room for Jack on the makeshift raft?
Did they do a Mythbusters on it?
They didn't do a Mythbusters.
I'm pretty sure they did do a Mythbusters on this.
James Cameron, he went ahead and commissioned a scientific study to prove that he could. All right, you'll be back. You'll be back. We'll discuss this because it's really interesting. It's like, you know, we all thought, it's like, why did Jack have to? Well, you know, Rose had the two balloons. They're the natural balloons. Why couldn't Rose just float? But no. Apparently, this is really got to James Cameron, who was the director of the whole thing. He directed Titanic, and he's gotten constant criticism as to why Jack had to die. Whether Jack could fit on the door that was keeping Rose afloat. And if he did, you know, probably the body warmth would have kept both of them alive. So James Cameron said, listen, you bastards. I'm tired of hearing this shit. I'm going to go ahead and do a scientific study to show you that there was just no other way. Because there was a time during that, or not during the scene, but right as the scene was starting to unfold, where Jack tried to climb up. I mean, Jack being the gentleman, Rose went on the door first to get her out of the water. Jack attempted to climb on the door to be next to Rose and stay afloat on the door, but the door actually tilted and both of them fell back into the sea. So everybody's like saying, well, there had to have been a way. There had to have been a way for Jack and Rose to stand the door. I mean, neither one of them were big. They were tiny little things. So it just begs the question, why couldn't Jack and Rose coexist on the door floating to keep them alive? So, again, James Cameron, tired of the debate, he says, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do a scientific study, not Mythbusters, even though I'd like to see.
Mythbusters is pretty damn scientific.
It is pretty scientific, I'm not going to lie. But Cameron did his own scientific study. He commissioned for an upcoming special in February, showed that two people could not remain on top of the floating door turned makeshift raft that Rose used to survive the boat wreck.
I think the argument is that if Jack had tried to get up on there with her, he probably would have tipped over and they both would have fallen in.
Well, and part of that scene was Jack tried to get on there, but they didn't both hold on, but he didn't try again. They gave up pretty quickly. So James Cameron, the director of the Titanic, the 1997 film, we have done a scientific study to put this whole thing to rest and drive a stake through the heart once and for all. See how pissed off he was? He's just tired of it. He's just annoyed. Like, leave me the fuck alone. My God, that's why there hasn't been a Titanic 2.
No, because there was only one Titanic. That's why there hasn't been a Titanic 2.
Oh. They could have did some type of love sequel. Anyway, So Cameron said, we have since done a thorough forensic analysis with a
analysis.
That's two. With a hypothermia expert. By the way, thanks for yawning into the microphone.
Sorry.
With a hypothermia expert who reproduced the raft from the movie. Cameron said the special on the findings will air on Friday. In February, when the ultra high definition restoration of Titanic is scheduled to hit theaters. Did not know that.
Ultra high def.
Ultra high def. 4K Titanic. Will the ice look any different?
Iceberg.
Straight ahead. Wait a minute. I see it clearly. We can... I see it in high definition. We can move easier now. We have more of a warning system. Titanic is saved, and Titanic 2 comes to theaters.
No.
All right. So the director went on and said, we took 2 stunt people who are the same body mass as Kate and Leo. No. And we put sensors all over them and inside them. Ew. And we put them in ice water and we tested to see whether they could have survived through a variety of methods. And the answer was there was no way they could have both survived. Only one would survive. And that was the end of it. Jack's fate in that film, arguably one of the most iconic deaths in cinema because of the tragic love story, but also because of the never-ending debate over whether Rose could have just scooted over a little bit and made room for him, or if she wanted to be the clingy little bitch and just keep the door to herself. It was like Romeo and Juliet, James Cameron continued. It's a movie about love and sacrifice and mortality. The love is measured by the sacrifice. Maybe after 25 years, I won't have to deal with this anymore. No. There'll always be doubters. Always. Even with scientific evidence, Cameron. Sorry. He has long expressed his frustration with the disclosures, calling it stupid in a BBC Radio 1 interview, saying there's no debate. It didn't help that in a 2016 interview with Jimmy Kimmel, Kate Winslet said she thought Jack could have actually fitted on that bit of a door. Kate went ahead and went and threw a dagger at that stupid bitch. Just leave it alone. Could Romeo have been smart and not taken the poison? Yeah. Could he have decided not to bring his little dagger just in case Juliet might stab herself with it? Yeah, absolutely. It misses the point, Cameron said. So basically, I mean, what it sounded like is you take a visual and then you argue that visual is bullshit and what ifs start to put. But see, there's no what ifs on anything. Everything happens. You can't go back and like, well, you can go back and say what if. But in this particular instance, what if the fucking people in the tower up there had binoculars and they caught the fucking iceberg?
What if they turned a little bit sooner? Yeah,
what if they turned a little bit sooner? What if the jackass didn't go ahead and go 21 knots full speed through the Atlantic? What if? You know, what if the captain actually made it on one of those life rafts and he actually survived?
Then someone would have murdered him later.
Yeah, right? What if the band playing Another One Bites the Dust as the ship goes down?
Another One Bites the Dust was not written at that time.
Oh, well, they could have wrote it. I mean, they were intelligent enough.
They played some kind of
just imagine
piece.
Violins and bass. Another One Bites the Dust. Another one.
Well, I took a CPR class, and they told you to keep the pace when you're doing compressions.
Yep.
To either do it to the tune of Another One Bites the Dust or Staying Alive.
But the staying alive.
Yeah.
Really? They have to go through the
those are the songs that they chose.
Oh.
So either they're biting the dust or they're staying alive.
Oh, shit. So it all depends. Hey, listen, I don't really like this motherfucker. Another One Bites the Dust. And it's like, come on, I want you to stay alive. alive. Stay alive. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
So apparently, going through this article with this whole debate, February of next year, it looks like that Titanic is coming back with ultra high definition restoration. We'll get to see more detailed images of how the iceberg looked before it hit.
And Kate Winslet naked.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We need to see her tits in high definition. We need to see them in like 4D.
I'm sure. I'm surprised that wasn't the first thing you brought up.
I didn't think of that. I'm over here thinking she had the bazongas to stay afloat. What? Good.
Was about 10, and we're watching Titanic, not even thinking about it. And all of a sudden he goes, those are boobs.
Wait.
Like, yes, yep, they are.
They are boobs.
They are.
Right. Good eye. Good catch there.
You caught that one, did you?
Good catch there, Josh. Those are boobs. Good job. We didn't think you'd get it, but you got it. You pulled one out of your snatch.
We weren't thinking.
No, not at all.
That movie on?
No, not at all. So, honestly, you weren't.
And it was on like HBO or something, so it was not censored.
Yeah, and it wasn't censored. Yeah, you're not going to censor those tits. Not on HBO.
Yeah.
You guys regret that now? Was that his first taste of boob? Or not taste, but first experience?
I don't know. He was like 10, so probably.
Those are boob. Oh, I gotta find a way to share this video. This is just too funny. So let me see here. More options. Of course, it's not going to allow me to do it. Yeah. Right. So there is this video. Apparently the guy, and I'm not sure if you saw this, but apparently the guy was getting Chick-fil-A.
We did that tonight.
Yes, we did get Chick-fil-A, but not like this.
Apparently not.
No, not like this. I gotta see if I can share it. That's the thing. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Of course it's unavailable. Why would it be available? All right. Let's try this. Ah, damn it. Anyway, there was a bear that actually stole Chick-fil-A.
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
Let's go get some picnic baskets.
Let's go steal a chicken and sandwich. Hey. Ho-ho-ho.
Hey, boo-boo. You want some Chick-fil-A?
Let me see if I can snag this video real quick. This is funny. This really is funny. Let's do that. All right, so I wish you could see this. See if you can see it through this monitor. So this is the front door.
No, I cannot.
You cannot see it. All right.
Because there's a water bottle in the way.
So there's the bear walking off. There's 2 bags of Chick-fil-A. Bear walks off with Chick-fil-A.
He stole his DoorDash.
Look, here's the again. Here it is again. There's the bear. There's 2 bags there. He's sniffing. It's like, which one do I pick? Well, the Santa says, he's not eating it. So I'm just going to go very gently, like carrying a cub. I'm going to take this Chick-fil-A. I'm going to bring it over to my son. It's the funniest thing.
Guy's probably like, man, my DoorDash guy stole one of my bags of food.
Yeah, damn it.
Wait, it was a bear.
Yeah, it was just a bear. Well, thank God for the video cam. And this is over in Florida. The black bear. Ooh, black bear. So I had to share that video there. So, again, good for their home security camera. That way they don't have to go ahead and do that. A meal. This is a meal that had been delivered to their front door. All the nuggets, 30 nuggets and a large fry. Paul
That's
Newman
a lot
said
of nuggets.
he didn't want the salad though. The other one had salad in it. Oh my god! Let me steal the nuggets. I don't want the salad.
It smells better.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think there's any smell to the salad.
Probably not much.
No, not at all. But that's cool. Here's an interesting gig, and this is a little bit Christmassy. In Arizona, a police ticketed a driver for carpooling with an inflatable Grinch. Number one, what do you need a carpool and inflatable Grinch for?
Well, people put like mannequins and things in their car so that they can drive in the carpool lane.
Yeah, I guess. The Grinch came early for an Arizona driver who tried to pass off a inflatable figurine of the Dr. Seuss character as a passenger. The Arizona Department of Public Safety says a state trooper last week noticed a car with a high occupancy vehicle lane on Interstate 10 in Phoenix with a suspicious looking green passenger. I'm over here trying to think, why the fuck would you get ticketed for having an inflatable Grinch? Oh, because you're using the interstates, one of their their passenger lanes.
Yeah.
And you're doing it illegally, you dumb shit. While the gag may have caused the officer's heart to grow, it did not stop the driver from getting cited for being in the HOV lane during a restricted time. The agency, however, could not help but post a photo of the Grinch figure with the driver's face blurred on its Twitter account. Officials say they appreciate the, quote, festive flair, but the driver's action is still illegal. They're urging motorists to follow traffic laws. There was the, and it's not even a Grinch, like, acting all the way. It's the Grinch with the hands up. Like, he was already arrested. The Grinch had the hands up.
I can't see it from here.
But yeah, don't try to go ahead and use a passenger lane. One of those, I never understood those because they don't have them down here in Florida.
Yeah.
But don't use a carpool lane on the interstate with an inflatable fucking Grinch. Number one, the Grinch isn't going anywhere. I mean, next thing you're going to see is the inflatable Grinch in a car at Walmart in a parking lot, and somebody calls the police because there's a green dog in the passenger seat and they're locked in the car. Just saying, people will do that. There is one thing I will go ahead and what really grinds my gears. I'm going to have this moment. People who go ahead and turn on their hazard lights and park in the fire lane to go get something at Publix.
That's illegal.
No shit. It happens all the time. People turn on their hazards like, oh, I'm broken down. They get out of the car. They go in and shop at Publix.
Never seen anybody do that.
Oh, I have. There's times there's 2 or 3 cars doing it. Where the hell are the cops for that?
I mean, I've seen people stop to pick somebody up or drop somebody off when it's raining.
That's fine. I'm talking about bright sun, everything's shining. I mean, I've done it to go to the ATM and back, and that's it. But we're talking about people parked there for, like, on rare occasions, 10 or 15 minutes. I literally parked my car in the parking lot. Go in. On my way in, I see that car. Flashing hazard lights. I go in. I do my shopping. A standard, light shopping. I don't really do a whole lot of shopping at Publix.
Right.
But I do my basic shopping where I have about a good 10 or 15 items in my cart. I come out. Goddamn fucking car's still there. Flashing hazards. I mean, and they get away with it. They do. Anyway, that's what really grinds my gears.
All right. Your gears have been grounded.
My gears have been grounded. All right, let's talk gifts.
Yeah. What do you want?
So what I would like is $1 million.
I don't have that.
I would like the garage to be redone.
I don't have that.
I need a bigger desk with 2 more new computers.
I don't have that.
I need a new microphone.
I can't get you these things. Can you tell me something I could actually get you?
Yes, you can go ahead and get me get me a bag of sugar-free candy.
No.
Anyway, so here are some top gifts from Target under $20. Now again,
I found some things at Target.
Yeah, Target actually has some pretty decent things. I mean, but under $20, you got like a Monopoly game. You got a plush holiday print blanket for like $15. Anybody that knows that likes to bake cookies and stuff like that, you got cookie molds and decent cookie molds like stainless steel for $1 a piece. You know what Target has that a lot of stores don't? They have the value area right there when you walk in.
I like the dollar spot.
That is awesome. Listen, hey, a mini waffle maker for $10. You like waffles? There you go. You can get some slippers, like cozy slippers, for about $5. You got, listen, a lot of these things also could be for stocking stuffers. You got some
What did you just say?
I said a lot of these things could be for stocking stuffers.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Some stocking stuffers.
You know what? Leave me alone. How about a stainless steel tumbler for $5? A Jenga set for like $11. The Operation game. I don't know if you want this. A lump of coal bar soap. I don't think anybody wants that. Yeah, I'm going to get you a lump of coal.
No.
What?
I'm not going to say it out loud because I know somebody's listening.
Okay. You got that. Nail polish. If you know somebody that likes to polish their nails, you got a case of nail polish right there for $10. There's a game called The Floor is Lava.
Yes.
I like the looks of that. It looks like Twister except weird.
Twister except weird.
Yeah. A lot of the board games are under $20. Those, if you can find the right one that everybody would play, that would work.
I already went to Target. I'm not going back.
I wouldn't want to go back either.
And I didn't even look at the board games.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't what I was there for.
Throw blankets, somebody that likes to stay warm like this one over here. Lotion. Again, board games. There's Lego sets, actually. There's a Lego City holiday camper van. You can be like the Griswold or Eddie. And the shitter's full. Just go right there.
Shitter was full!
Just go like that while you're building it. Candles. They are sorted between $5 and $15. A sponge set. Like a 6-pack of sponges. Like bath sponges and stuff. Pyrex dishes. You can go and get that, especially people that like to cook. I want to get this game only because of the name. Exploding Kittens. I just want to get it because of the name.
It's similar to Cards Against Humanity.
Yep. Any type of holiday mugs, like All Mama Wants is a Silent Night. I like that saying. Mama Claus. I like that. $5 per mug. Let's see. More games. Code names. Connect 4 shots. This is actually the one where you shoot the ball into a groove and it goes and falls into the slot. It's kind of cool. More mugs, masks, if you have somebody that needs that beauty arrangement. This one here has got natural beauty. She don't need that shit. 15 days of socks, men's Marvel edition. $11.20. Marvel socks. I'd marvel in that.
Oh, you...
if you can find my size. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Old Spice. You got that. Again, somebody that wants to smell good, that Old Spice works pretty good. more cups, more candles. Candles you can almost get anywhere for that amount of money. Mixing bowls. So, there's a lot of things here. Kitchenware, beauty treatments, socks. Harry Potter Catching the Golden Snitch game. I like that. Games are a big thing on here for under $20. That catchphrase game we have is on there, or we used to have. I actually enjoyed that game. That game was kind of cool. A rolling pin, if you need to go ahead and, if you're into like BDSM, get that rolling pin. Plush toys like Rudolph.
The rolling pins for baking, honey.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey, you have it your way, I have it my way. Lego Minecraft sets. So, there's some stuff out there that, maybe a last-second gift that probably would fit most of the needs for somebody that, is just hard to shop with. It's hard. It's hard to shop for a lot of people. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially it's like if you
especially the person who's talking, not me.
I know you're hard to shop for.
No,
but I got you this year.
I gave you a list.
I got you this year.
Things that I wanted.
I gave you a list too.
Yeah, but your list is all stuff that's going to be way too much money. I didn't
say it was a list that it was going to be good.
At least my list I gave you was stuff that you could afford.
Oh God. But yeah, again, these things are the shopping is just outrageous, and you wonder why people wait till the last minute. You wonder why, because nobody knows what the hell they're doing until the last minute, and even then it's like, well, did I do the right thing? It's so stressful. It really is. Then we got to get wrapping paper. Did we get wrapping paper?
I bought some.
Okay. I know we have to get that, but
I didn't get any tags or bows, but I got wrapping paper.
Don't we just do it with markers? We don't need any of that shit. Ooh, here's a sneak peek at the Target ad for in a couple of days. Ooh, a foosball table. Oh. By the way, do not go to Sam's Club or Costco to buy your Christmas shopping. They just suck. They really do. Unless there's a big ticket item there that they have that you can get on deal. Like if you're going to get a TV, okay, fine. If you're going to go ahead and get a cell phone, go ahead. But if you're looking for like toys, you're not going to get much variety over there. I'm telling you. For kids, you're not going to get a lot of variety. There's actually a cell phone. Not for me. There's actually a cell phone. One of those off-brand Galaxies for $60. So, it's a Samsung,
right?
For $60. They have the Google Pixel 6a. This is the generation before, but still, it's a 5G phone. $300. Listen, Google's not a bad phone. Don't think otherwise. It's not a bad phone. Fucking Galaxy smartwatch is like $240. Jesus Christ. But there's something that I don't know if I would like to use, but I don't know. But one of those feet spas?
Yeah.
I may look into something to improve the blood circulation of my feet. Fire TV sticks, $30. You can't go wrong with that, especially if you like to stream. Of course, TVs I'd be in for, but that's way too much for us, at least. Here's a Bluetooth speaker for $20. It's an off-brand though. I'm telling you, I really like, or really would want one of those Google speakers to go off there. Ring video doorbell, $60.
Well, I'm not sure what you are talking about, this Google speakers, because I was looking and it doesn't exist. All I can find is the Google thing that, like, this just the speaker that instead of the screen. That's all I can find.
Okay.
Are you talking about just a regular smart speaker or like a regular Bluetooth speaker?
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it because Best Buy has it. Okay. I don't know if you're gonna be able to afford it, but anyway, I'm gonna send it to you because I want to end this. I need to end this. But it is actually, I googled it. It is called a Nest Audio smart speaker. Google Nest Audio smart speaker. But you'll see when I show it to you, you'll see what I mean. It's just one of those things that I think could be cool that we would use, but I don't know. I have to think about it. But it's not going to be one of these things that you're never going to see. I just sent it to your Facebook. It's not going to be one of these things that like is going to be gobbled up. You can actually probably go out and get it at Best Buy. As a matter of fact, they're there. Well, it says it's saved $25, but it's still $75. So, but they come in different colors, which doesn't really matter to me what color it is. No, I will not get pink. White or charcoal. That would be. Might as well do white. I mean, well, actually, now I'm taking a look at this. It looks like it has a fucking cord. No, I don't want a fucking cord. Or maybe that's just to plug it in, like for
charge
power. Yeah. Overview. Meet Nest Audio. Hear music the way it should sound with crisp vocals, powerful bass that fills the room.
But this is what I'm talking about.
Just say, "Hey Google" to play music or get help.
Right. So that's not something to link to the one that you already have that's over there talking. It's head off now because you said that. This is in place of that. That is the same thing, but without the screen.
So this doesn't sync up then?
No.
Oh, man. That's a bummer. Because that's what I want. I want that. So
it may work with a regular Bluetooth speaker.
Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. Okay, hold on. Because, all right, look, here. This is the one that does... This is the one that does the, you can it hears you and stuff like that. I don't know, but this is the one...
No, that's just a bigger version of the same thing, babe.
Is it?
Yes.
Fuck. There is something out there like what I'm wanting, and can Google Home play on multiple speakers? With multi-room control, you can control a combination of Google Nest or home speakers and displays and Chromecast devices.
No.
You can. It's just, we got to figure the fuck out. Using the trigger name, OK Broadcast, we will allow you to Google the Home as an intercom. We got to figure this out. We have to. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Nest smart speakers and home audio systems. Hold on. Here, compare. Well, it's the same thing. Compare speakers. Nest Audio or Nest Mini. Great sound on a speaker that fits almost anywhere. Best sounding speaker with powerful bass. Home entertainment package. Room filling audio package. 2 Nest Audio. Yeah, see, okay, look. Maybe you could do the same commands on these speakers, but I think there's a way to link them up. There's got to be a way to link them up.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
I know, and that's one thing that...
And I don't know that you would either.
We'd have to figure it out. Anyway, I wouldn't worry too much about it, but I know that if we ever did want to go ahead... what would be better? Having our hub with speakers that sound great for music, or getting a better surround sound system to go through the TV and maybe sync it through there. I think
it's a little late to get that.
Well, I'm not saying we need to get it by Christmas. I'm just saying it's like, what would be better?
I don't know. But I do know that I'm still trying to figure out what to get you for Christmas. So,
well, excuse me.
I'm just saying, don't tell me things that you know I can't get right now. That's not going to help me.
I got you. Ring video doorbell, $60. Now that is something that we want, or I want at least. I would like that. Because especially with what we had delivered today, that was something I wouldn't want to leave unprotected. I want to put a condom over it. And that condom would be a Ring video doorbell. Holy shit. iRobot's $500. Why?
Now,
they barely pick any shit up.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell me.
The $60 Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
Does not include the subscription.
Of course it's not. It's just the hardware. The subscription we could probably get with the rest of the cameras that we have. Just saying. All right, this is the Target. Is there a Walmart ad? Or should we look at like a Best Buy
Why are
ad?
we still talking about this on the show? Like, isn't there something better we could talk about?
Fine. Gee whiz.
I'm just saying.
Didn't know it was that much of a problem. All right, here's something
I
that
don't know. I just don't feel like... I mean, John hasn't even called in yet. Nobody's listening.
Nobody's caring. Nobody cares. I don't care. It's Friday. Nobody really watched the show. I'm even thinking about just fucking cutting Friday off anyway. So here's something to put you in the holiday spirit. A Florida man is accused of hitting wife with a Christmas tree after an argument over dinner.
What do you want for dinner? I don't know.
Hey,
Bam!
take this tree up your ass and tell me. A Central Florida man there in Fruitland Park is accused of...
Of course it was in Florida.
Of course, yeah. Richard Atchison of Fruitland Park was arrested Monday. According to the Lake County Sheriff's Office online booking records, Atkinson was charged with third-degree felony, false imprisonment, and domestic violence, as well as a misdemeanor violation of an injunction, according to online records. According to the Fruitland Police Department, Atchison and his wife got into an argument after the victim asked to help make dinner. The victim allegedly splashed Atkinson when she put a spoon in the sink, causing him to lose his temper. According to the radio station, Atkinson allegedly began packing his belongings and left the area in a vehicle.
Don't use much.
Yeah, right? He returned home later because, quote, he had been drinking. Atchison then told his wife that she had to leave. When she attempted to exit the home, he allegedly shoved her and threw a Christmas tree toward her. Investigators said that the guy then took part of the broken Christmas tree and struck the woman, then blocked the front door when she tried to leave. He was booked in the Lake County Jail at about 10:56 p.m. Eastern and released on Tuesday at 5:01 after posting an $8,000 bail. Honey, can you help me with... No, put the tree down! No, stop that! Yes, I know where you can stick that tree. Stop. Leave me alone. Don't do that. All right, forget it. I'll do it myself. I mean, this guy has a beard like Santa. So it's like, you kind of look at this guy, and it's like Santa's beating up his wife. Great way to put it in the Yuletide spirits, huh? We all know about the reality show Survivor. Well, it's not a reality show. It's just, it's one of those reality shows. Anyway, apparently there's a winner, Mike Gabler, who won Survivor. So, number one, first off, congratulations to Mike. Great job.
Bullshit.
He says he's going to donate his entire $1 million prize to veterans in need. See, that's where Big Brother falls short. They're $250,000 short of $1 million. They should just need to bump it up. Just do it. After winning season 43, it's been on that long? Holy shit.
Survivor's been on for a long time.
After winning season, I didn't think it was that long, though. After winning season 43 of Survivor, Mike Gabler announced that he will donate his $1 million prize to veterans. Gabler, a heart valve specialist from Houston, Texas, revealed to host Jeff Probst during the after show that he would be putting his prize money towards a cure dear to him. He went on to say, there are people who need the money more, and I'm going to donate the entire prize, the entire $1 million prize in my father's name, Robert Gabler, who was a Green Beret, to veterans in need who are recovering from psychiatric problems, PTSD, and curb the suicide pandemic. He was named the sole survivor. As the decision was cheered on by fellow castmates, Gabler, who's 52, the second oldest winner ever on the show, said, all of us did this. We're going to save lives. We're going to do something good. $1 million is going to them. We made history, guys. He also added he had several members of his family and friends in the military. When asked by Probst if he was rich, Gabler said he wasn't, and he has worked very hard. He also continued, but I realized, though, this experience, I'm rich at home. I have an amazing life at home. I have an amazing family. I have amazing friends. I need to be a better husband. I need to be a better father. I need to be a better brother, son. I'm going to do all these things just like all of us are going to do what we need to do when we go home. He also told CBS Bay Area that winning Survivor was surreal for him as a fan of the show, and his donation towards veterans was about doing something good with the money. He stated also, well, I've never been in the service myself. To have the honor to serve them is pretty profound to me. Season 44 is on the docks for CBS and Paramount Plus March 1st, 2023. Now, I wonder if he had a chance to go ahead and discuss this with his wife. I need to be a better husband. Well, shit. You just went ahead and I wouldn't say throw away, but you went ahead and gave away your $1 million winnings. You're not going to do anything for this family? I mean, listen, donate $100,000. Do you have to do the whole $1 million?
Well, you know.
Listen, I get his dedication, but my God, you went through hell, and don't tell me you haven't, because Survivor is a lot worse than Big Brother. But you went through hell. You mean to tell me you're just going to give it all up? I mean, I don't get it.
It was something important to him, so.
Well, listen, it is what it is. You go ahead and do it, but I'm not. Don't keep any of it. Hey, listen, I just went through 12 weeks of hell, squat pissing in a jungle, and eating bugs. I just won $1 million. I just won the whole damn. I'm just going to go ahead and donate it.
You just won $1 million. Yeah. What are you going to do?
Shit, nothing, because I don't have it no more. I gave it away. I'm going to give it away. Give it away. I just. Okay, fine. It's near and dear to you. I guarantee you the wife is like saying, what? What? Do you realize we have this house we can pay off? Do you realize that my car is running on its last leg? We barely have enough money to go ahead and get food for our kids, and you're going to donate this $1 million?
I'm sure before he went on the show, he had this discussion with his wife.
I don't know. This is the after show. You don't know what you're going to do with that money unless you win it. I guarantee you, the thought process that you have going on the show and what you're going to do with that money is not give it away. And if you do, hey, whatever, but $1 million, $1 million. Now, I'm not sure if there's taxes involved.
It's the same as any kind of winning things. You still get taxed on it.
Yeah, so deduct half for taxes, you're giving $500,000. You mean tell me you just couldn't give like 20% of that? You couldn't just go ahead and say, here's $100,000, we're going to go ahead and make some improvements to our home, or we're going to put a bigger nest egg. Maybe you're going to go ahead and put more into our kids' college tuition. Maybe we're going to do that.
Maybe that's taken care of. Maybe their kids have scholarships or something like that.
Yeah. Or maybe it's something to better our lives with. If he's, what was it? He said he was like a surgeon or something. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he makes a good living. And yeah, that was a good question. It's like, listen, are you rich? No, but I'm rich in life. I mean, he's 52 years old. He may already have kids in college. Maybe he has kids already moved out.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, we went into his father's name. That's cool. I wonder if his father's like, you dumb shit. Smacked him upside the head. You go ahead and you take this money. That's an order, son. $1 million. And you just give it away. What about going into retirement? All right, so all right, so you work very hard, why don't you take a little bit of a break?
Not everybody wants to.
No.
Some people want to work because they feel like they need something to do.
I just look at this statement that he makes. I have an amazing life at home. All right, great. I have an amazing family. Super. I have amazing friends. Great. Then I need to be a better husband. I need to be a better father. I need to be a better brother, which basically means you have the world surrounding you and you're an asshole.
Kind of.
So what does that mean? So that means you're going to go ahead and think $1 million is going to get the asshole name lifted off your back? No. You're still going to be an asshole. You just did one good deed. Okay, Grinch?
Well,
you did one good deed.
And I don't know how it's being better for them if he's giving the money away. If he wants to be a better brother or a better husband or a better father, shouldn't he...
Here, better brother, here's a car.
Give them some things to help them.
Yes!
Not necessarily, extravagant, but, just
it doesn't have
help
to be
them out a little bit.
It doesn't have to be extravagant. I see, hey, I have a brother down there in Florida, and he lost his roof. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and pay for your roof because the insurance is shitty. Oh man, my dad needs help. All right, let me take care of him. I guarantee you that this charity that he is putting his money into helps nobody in his family. Nobody. Yes, great. You're helping people who've never heard of you. They now know you. You're a shitty husband. You're a shitty father, a shitty brother, and a shitty son. Congratulations. You went ahead and took your entire... He just said it. He just said it. I need to be better as a husband, father, brother, son. You failed everybody. I'm going to do all those things just like all of us are going to do that when we go home. But you have clout that you could have used to help, and you piss it away.
Hey, it's his choice.
Yes, you're right. It is his choice. You're absolutely right. I think this is just a bunch of media fucking attention that ain't going to do him a lick of good. Congratulations there, Mike, you dumb fuck. You just went ahead and blew your whole winnings on a freaking blah.
Well, but no, there's nothing wrong with giving money to charity, and you can't put it out there like that.
I'm putting it out there that he just squandered everything. Something that actually could have helped his family anywhere. He's given it away.
Maybe his family didn't need it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. And if that's the case, why would you go ahead and take 3 months away from your family? Why would you go ahead and take time away from your family? Don't you think to be a better husband, you stay with your family?
Oh.
He must really be an asshole. His wife said, get the fuck out of here. Get away from 3 months. I know what I'll do. I'll go join Survivor. I'll join Survivor. Damn it. I don't think we have any good news, do we?
I can find some.
Go ahead and find some. I'm going to play a quick song or two, and we'll come back. Come back with some good news, because, damn it, maybe somebody kept their millions. It's Friday edition, and we have good news coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.
The weekend is almost here. The good news with Alyssa is next. Stay tuned.
for Jägermeister? There's none. I've never seen one. Have you? No, I have. Right? There should be some, right? So you know what you're getting into. But there aren't any. But I thought of some. Do you guys want to hear it? Do you? Do you or don't you? You do? Okay. Commercials for Jägermeister. A guy comes out of a hedge. He's covered in mud and blood. He's holding one high heel shoe. Did I just eat a stripper? Jaeger. There you go. To the point. Direct. How about another one? Can you do another one? I think you can. A little girl is sitting on the swing. Not swinging. A tear rolls down her cheek. Where's Daddy? Jaeger. There you go. How about a third one? Can you do another one, you think? You guys are great. Okay. A guy, let's call him me, is fucking the left eye of a pumpkin, okay? If that pumpkin didn't want it, why was it smiling at me? Jaeger. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
All right, let's go ahead and get right to the news because that's what we do best is end the show on a high note. We're not talking about high like volume high or I just smoked a bunch of crack high. It's Alyssa's high.
A blind dog saved from a puppy farm and euthanasia is blossoming in its new home. A woman who needed help fostering a blind dog named Bo ended up finding both it and a forever home for him after the help she found fell in love with the dog over video calls. Samantha Hillstorm thought her own blind dog, Finn, could use the companionship of little Bo, a Pomeranian poodle mix who was rescued from an Iowa puppy mill. Now Hillstorm believes that Bo was brought to her by Finn, who died just 36 hours after the new pooch arrived. It's a touching story. Bo was set along with his brothers and sisters to be euthanized after there wasn't enough demand for adoption. A New Jersey resident named Jennifer decided to save two from this fate and took them into her home for foster care. Jennifer learned that blind dogs sometimes use medium-sized plastic rings called halos, which provide a safe circular bumper in front of their heads to help them avoid collisions. Hillstorm explained that she lived in a neighboring town to Jennifer and saw on social media that the foster mom was looking for a halo for Bo. I had a blind dog as well, I said. I would be happy to share tips with her on how to care for one. And said Hillstorm, Jen and I sat on the phone FaceTiming for hours, talking, getting to know each other. She was holding Nelson, now known as Bo. I was holding Finn, and by the end of our conversation, I just said, I have to apply for this dog. On December 1st, after 6 weeks of waiting, Hillstorm welcomed Bo into her home, who learned very quickly how to use his halo and made a dear friend out of Finn, who sadly passed away not 2 days after Bo arrived, as if passing a torch. If I were never Finn's mom, I never learned how to take care of a blind dog, I never would have been able to take care of Bo, said Hillstorm. It's tragic, heartbreaking story that I can't believe my dog just died, but I do believe these things happen as they're supposed to, and it's a wild part of the story. Why do I do this?
It's okay. It's good news, though. That's what it's. Sometimes it's gut wrenching, but it's still a happy ending. Like, listen, you can't look at the dog passing. You look at it, like you said, passing the torch.
Yeah.
So you got to look at it, in a different way. But
Bo is learning how to recognize Samantha's commands, map the apartment, and make sure he knows how to get around effectively.
And hopefully he doesn't get lost and people will say, Bo, Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow.
It is a really, really, really cute dog, too.
Yeah.
Like, really, 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 really cute.
Point it there. Right there.
It is a super cute dog.
Yeah. Screen's kind of bright, but yeah, you can still make it out on the camera. You can still make it out. Yeah, it is really cute. I mean, it's a young puppy, right?
Yeah, it's a puppy.
So that's going to have a long life out of it.
Uh-huh.
You know, especially with the...
He is just so cute. I would take him.
Oh, yeah, of course you would. I know you. You're a dog person. You would take dogs in anywhere, especially if they look that cute. Absolutely. Yeah. Make sure you go ahead and follow us on Facebook. Take a look at our Facebook page. Just search on Facebook, The Charles Richardson Show. And, hey, like us for crying out loud. And share us if you enjoy the show. And if you hate the show, like us anyway so you can keep up with all the crap that we do. And, of course, on YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel. And same way, go ahead and search The Charles Richardson Show on YouTube and enjoy us on YouTube. We need more subscribers. We'd like more subscribers. You can be one of them. So please do so. It doesn't cost anything, by the way. So, and at that point in time, we're going to go ahead and say we are counting down to Christmas. We are at T-minus 9 days. Actually, we'll just say 8 days now, since some of our audience is listening overseas. 8 days and counting. Monday, next Monday, the 19th, is our final show of 2023, or 2022, excuse me. Could be the final show of 2023 too, who knows? But no, it is the final show of this year. We are taking a couple of week vacation planned. And we'll be back January 9th. So if you're listening to us on one of the affiliates that only does Fridays, tune in Monday on somewhere, or even on Facebook, and join us for our final show for 2022. All right. For me and Alyssa, we're out of here. Take care. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you on Monday. Later, Gators.
Strong